Hello and welcome to Pickard Home. In today's episode I'm going to be continuing with our wall build so we can get our nice gates up there. I've already dug the footings, quite a bit deeper than the ones at the front. It took quite a bit of digging to get right down to the bedrock that's underneath, but I've got down there now and we can start building the wall. So these first few stones I'm putting in now will basically be underground, so I can just roll these in. Move that one first. Yeah, so I have a birthday coming up this week and I'll be 62. The brambles get everywhere, and you think you've got rid of them, and they spring back up out of nowhere, like the Wolverine of vegetation. They seem impossible to get rid of. I cut away a load of the hedge, and what I've found is, as I've been digging down, we have two huge boulders here, which are fantastic to build the wall off. So I can just put 2 foundation stones in this side, and then obviously I can build the wall up using these to build off. So it's worked out really, really well. Unlike the big stones at the other end of the building, which are an encumbrance, these are actually working out really, really well for me, which is nice. And obviously the walls are going to be much, much smaller than they are at the front. But yeah, I think it'll look nice when it's all done. All matchy matchy. So in between digging, I've decided to just have a little break and do something completely different. So I need to replace the bottom section of the second-hand gates that we bought. Unfortunately, these gates aren't just as good a condition as the first pair, but they're still quite good. They're quite repairable. I need to I've got some new box section, so I'm going to chop the old part out that's corroded through and replace this little section and this bottom piece. The other side's okay, so that's fine. So yeah, so this will get swapped out. Nice new one. I'll get swapped out. That little section there, I'll cut that off, re-weld it all the way around, and put this new one in. So we can use this nice little piece now just to replace the bottom corroded section. Now I can weld that onto that, put the new bottom bar on, and it'll be good as new. So we just flip the gate over now so we can weld the other side, and job done. So this is the other gate, and it's in similar condition. The rest of it's really good. Obviously the bottom rail stays wet the longest, because obviously as it rains it all drips down, and this ends up sat wet for an awful lot longer than the top does. So so I'll do exactly the same again. I'll just replace this bit and these sides, this one side, remove the old bolt. Yeah, that can go in the bin. I'll put brand new hardware on. I'll put a bolt on the other gates. I've already put a bolt on there and a new pin. So all in all, our Facebook Marketplace gates, 2 pairs of gates, it's cost us about, I don't know, 350 euros to have two sets of gates and have them like brand new again. And we were looking at these gates and they're 600 euros a pair. So I think we've done really, really well. I'm just laying the base stones now for the second half of the wall. I can't believe how dry it is this year. It's been unbelievable dry. We had a super dry spring. Normally in kind of April, we do get the traditional April showers, but this year we've had very, very little. So as I said before, the garden is tiny. Our vegetable plot is tiny compared to what we normally do, because we literally haven't got enough water to water the garden. But, and that impacts us through winter, because obviously we grow and preserve lots and lots of different types of vegetables. And it's just this year we grow a lot of pumpkins and squashes, and a plant called the tromboncino, which is kind of a mixture of pumpkin and courgette, and they last for absolute ages if you keep them in a cool, dark place. They literally last for months and months without any special treatment, which is superb for us. But the fact is, this year we're going to have very few. And we normally go all the way through winter, and we do about 9 months where we have enough fruit and veg, and it's only for 3 months where we actually revert back to the supermarket. But this year it's going to be a lot sooner. Infill the gaps, then we get a super strong base to build off. It's bedrock underneath here anyway, so it's it's already got a really good start to the wall. Normally after about, you've gone down maybe a foot, 30 centimetres, you come to like a damp layer. And as you can see from the digging we've been doing at the back, we've been digging down and down and down, and we haven't got to any, there's no moisture in the soil at all. So I'm amazed that all the trees are still as good as they are.
Keep still, I can't. think it may be structurally compromised.
Good morning, it is 8:30 and already Andrew and Oliver went to collect stones. Yes, we're getting more stones to the pile. So anyway, one of our neighbors, a very, very lovely neighbor, came a week ago because he borrowed our step ladders, our roof ladders, and he came to ask us if he could borrow it for a little bit longer. We're like, yes, we're not using it, you use it as long as you can, and when you don't use it, then you just bring it back. So yeah, we're like, yeah, no problem. So he offered those stones. He's like, I have some beautiful big stones, you can use them for your random stone wall, and many different shapes as well. We're like, yes, please, could we have them, because we need them. So anyway, because we're gonna be building our retention wall in here, as you know, if it's the first time you are in the channel, we're gonna be having here, Oliver and I, a backyard, so we need a retention wall in this area and all the way to the backyard, all the way to the carport, and then Andrew's still building the random stone wall, so we need as many stones as we can. We do half an hour every day, and because our neighbor asked us to get as much as we can, so we're trying to get as much as we can. And yeah, so I'm waiting for them, reload, carry on with the day, and here we go, more stones to the pile.
There.
Hello, I hope you all are having a wonderful weather, because here it's absolutely scorching. So next week is giving better weather, 24 degrees, so I think we need to bring our jackets outside. So anyway, we have a bit of a conundrum with our fodder beets. We had them growing in a strip, and we grew them from seeds. And because the weather's been so hot and the land is so compacted, they haven't been able to expand. So the idea is to put them in here give them some space so they can grow big. And these fodder bits are so good because you can eat the leaves and you can eat the vegetable. I'm gonna plant them in the buckets in here. They are so good. We've been, taking the leaves. The leaves they taste like spinach, sweet, especially when they are tiny. Really good in salads and stuff like that. And you can cook them like sprouts, like potatoes. You can steam them, grill them, cook them in like lentils and casseroles, and you can like put them in your oven and stuff, like potatoes really. And the space in between this, I'm gonna just leave like a fist size, just to give them the space so they can grow. Some water and then just leave them be. We have some more raised beds in here. Tomorrow I'll fill them as well and give them as much chance as we can. And I think they'll do well, definitely. Come on, little fellas, you can do it.
About positioning it.
Hang on.
Okay. Turn it.
You said front, that's the side.
No, this is the front face.
Oh, right, I thought you meant that way.
Front face.
How's that?
I need to be able to.
Put it down.
That's pretty good, that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
unfortunately, that's all we've got time for in this episode. If you've enjoyed the episode, you might want to consider subscribing and leave us a comment. And also click the like button. And there's a new addition to YouTube where once you've clicked the like button, you can also hype the channel, which basically lets YouTube know and other people know that you've really enjoyed it, and you can also rate it, which would be superb for us. Thank you. So thank you all for watching. Please be awesome to each other, and remember, make a life, not just a living. Bye bye.